É fallecido por motivo de inundação na Texas aumentar para 129 e por lo menos 150 pessoas ainda está perdidas, segundo a autoridade. Presidente Donald Trump junto com a primeira-dama Melania Trump a visitar o sítio de devastação semana passada e a compartir momento emotivo com a comunidade de Kerryville. Nosso colega de CNN, Maribel Gonzalez, tem informe.
Friday, President Donald Trump touching down in Texas to see the devastation firsthand.
All the beautiful souls, and we're filled with grief and devastation. The loss of life, and unfortunately, they're still looking.
More than 120 people were killed, and at least 150 are still missing. As these communities grapple with grief, memorials to honor the victims were held Friday night. 1 week after the horrible tragedy, mourners gathered at a vigil to remember.
Bless us that our lives may show forth the joy, love, and wonder we share in your most holy and gracious name.
The horror of what happened a week ago remains with many survivors.
July 4th, about 4 a.m. I woke up. My bed was floating. My nightstand was floating. And when I stepped off the bed, I was underwater.
Among the sorrow and grief, touching tributes in Kerryville, as hundreds of flowers mixed with photos of loved ones are placed on a memorial wall to honor the lives lost in the catastrophic floods.
You know, they're little girls and men and mothers and fathers.
In Kerryville, Texas, I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
A expulsar miles de cidadãos de Afeganistão den Irã. Como também na América, está quitando hobby persona fora de trabalho que está trabalhando no departamento de gobierno, e o artista Justin Bieber lançou álbum surpresa para todos os fans. Tatiana Arias tiene detalles.
Más de 500,000 de afganos han sido expulsados de Irán desde que terminó el conflicto con Israel hace unas semanas, según las Naciones Unidas. Tan solo en los últimos días, más de 115,000 afganos indocumentados han cruzado la frontera entre Irán y Afganistán antes de la fecha límite del domingo, impuesta por Teherán para que abandonen el país. Durante meses, Teherán ha manifestado su intención de expulsar a los afganos indocumentados, quienes suelen realizar trabajos mal pagados y a menudo en condiciones difíciles. En Estados Unidos, el Departamento de Estado ha comenzado a despedir a más de 1,300 personas como parte de una drástica reestructuración de la agencia. Según un funcionario del departamento, los despidos afectarán a funcionarios del servicio civil y del servicio exterior, según un documento interno visto por CNN. Esto ocurre mientras el Departamento de Estado implementa una drástica reorganización como parte de los esfuerzos más amplios de la administración Trump para reducir el tamaño del gobierno federal. Y Justin Bieber sorprendió a sus fans al lanzar su primer álbum de estudio en 4 años. Swag es un álbum que incluye 21 temas y está impregnado de un tono de vulnerabilidad. La nueva producción incorpora colaboraciones con diferentes artistas, incluido el cantante de gospel Dijon y el comediante Drosky. Con las noticias internacionales les informó Tatiana Arias.
E China está virando hub global para inovação e uma companhia que está usando China como hub é o grupo L'Oréal, mirando que o país não somente tem mercado com hobby potencial, sino também está brindando o último de ideia inovativo e tecnologia.
China, you have a very, very strong ecosystem of very innovative and disruptive company. So we have a quite broad innovation ecosystem we are looking at and willing to invest into in China. For us, this Chinese research center into our L'Oréal network, let's say it's an historical one. It's 20 years already, so it's a very mature one in which we continue to invest heavily. I continue to invest heavily, whether in talent, whether in startup into our ecosystem, or whether in equipment, or whether in digital. And we invested recently millions of euros into our AI-powered formulation center, for example, here in China, and it demonstrates how much we have confidence into this team.
E esta é o primeiro de sua classe que conta com o melhor de fotografia aéreo de classe mundial. E ganador a sobresalir com ângulo único. Nosso colega de CNN, Jeremy Roth, tem detalhes.
Take a look at the best from a brand new photography competition aimed at highlighting talented and artistic eyes in the skies. These are some of the finalist images from the inaugural International Aerial Photographer of the Year competition. In its first year, the contest saw more than 1,500 submissions from fearless photogs all around the world who took to the skies via planes, drones, hot air balloons, and more in an effort to cast light on the breadth, beauty, and sometimes brutality of the natural world. Highlights include this twisting tree of ice pattern forming in the waters of Greenland, a beautiful byproduct of a calving glacier, and this haunting look at an active Icelandic volcano, from which cracks in lava formed a surreal smoking skull of sorts. But top honors for the inaugural Aerial Photographer of the Year went to New Yorker Joanna Steidel for her collection of stunning shots of marine life, all captured within a mere 10 miles of her Long Island home. It just goes to show you don't necessarily have to go far to capture breathtaking bird's-eye views of the world. You just have to go up. More winners and finalist submissions can be viewed in the ebook on internationalaerialphotographer.com. Well, not to be outdone, one shutterbug who was flying higher than any of the aforementioned photogs captured an incredible shot from her perch on the International Space Station. Astronaut Nicole Ayers nabbed this incredible view of a weather phenomenon called a sprite, an event triggered by intense electrical activity that happens above the clouds of active thunderstorms. Captured above the U.S. and Mexico, the luminous natural event is seen literally outshining the artificial light of surrounding cities. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Aldric Werleman, Telenoticia.